I would like to bring up some of our returning dudes. For those of you guys who don't know, I think of dudes as a gender-neutral term. So some of our returning dudes from season 1 are here with us tonight. So let's get Yoshi. Yoshi Sudarso. Kyle Rezzarday. I never even know if I'm saying your name right. Is it Rezzarday? Yeah? Okay. Our main dude, Bryan Michael Nuñez. Where you at? Yeah.
Get it, boy.
Yeah. Joshua Noah Snell. One of our most popular characters. He's only in 4 episodes, but man, did I get so many messages about this guy. Because he sparkles. And Arya Song. Who is equally popular as one half of our most popular couple that I get the most messages about. So, I want you guys to, first of all, tell everybody what you guys were doing like in between seasons, because we all have that curiosity, but also tell them why you decided to come back for season 2.
In between last season and this season, besides trying to kid myself that I was actually gonna work on my fitness, it didn't happen. I'm just kidding. No, I have been a part of a couple films. Actually, one premiered earlier today at LA Live. And nominated for a couple of awards. My parents were able to come to it, so it was awesome. Kind of seeing it on the big screen and stuff. Commercials.
American Vandal.
I did co-star in American Vandal. And at the same time that I got the news that the film was premiering at LA Live and I won some awards, and the other one was up for distribution, I got a call from SAG saying that I got upgraded on a national commercial. So I was like, oh, okay. No, that was like last week. But I didn't expect it, yeah. But
party.
Yeah, so
drink some Bryan, everybody.
Boba on me. No, I'm kidding. No, but it's been good. I've been blessed, and of course, like in this industry, you're like, okay, cool, and then you're like, all right, well, how long is this gonna last? Because we don't know. When stuff happens, it's always changing. But in between that, coming back to this when Chance asked, of course, I was like, yeah, come back to this.
It wasn't that easy of a conversation.
Yeah, it was! Oh my god! Yeah. He's the bust out the. Can we see the screenshots right here? No, yeah, I mean, because like Joe Mars said, it is family, despite it being, just in terms of web series and just everybody coming together and stuff. I will say that even though it was long hours on set, sometimes you have people that you don't really vibe with, and you're like, oh, we're best friends on the screen, but like whatever. But everybody, like, we all get along, and it's nice to kind of see everybody, and even coming back here, like she said, the rapport and everything, it kind of seeing everybody, it's great, and I'm excited to tell Chance's stories and just work with everybody.
We're going to put a time limit on all the rest of the people who speak.
Okay.
So thank you, Bryan. Moving on.
Hogging all the time, bro.
I hate you.
Season 2 is canceled. So this is the stuff that happens when we're on set. We're always like lashing at each other and throwing rocks at each other.
With love.
With love. Of course, we kiss the rock first, then we throw it. You know what I'm saying? I have been playing video games since. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, not really, but I am. I booked a movie in Indonesia. I got to lead my first movie in Indonesia. So that's exciting. I got to play a cowboy, even more exciting. But the movie will premiere July 19th. I'm not sure what the US distribution is gonna be like, but Southeast Asia is what it's looking at right now. But other than that, I've been playing video games. I've been doing stunts on a couple of different shows that I cannot divulge the name yet. But aside from, we're sitting. Basically, we're moving too much is what he's saying. All right, we're sitting down now. I didn't choose to come back. He just kind of told me that I was going back. I don't know. He kind of just like, here's the script, bro. Like, read. No. I'm really excited to be back. I've always loved the kinds of stories that we're telling and playing all these different roles. three-dimensional characters, which don't happen very often sometimes, which is kind of annoying. But it's why I think this is what's. All right, I'm gonna go this way. There we go. But of course, like all the stuff that we're doing on Pretty Dudes is most of the time groundbreaking. So I know it's gonna be fun, and I've never actually been to a shoot and I was like, hey man, I gotta leave by 3 o'clock tomorrow. I'm really, really sorry. He's like, no, I got you. I'm gonna get you out of there before 3, I promise you. I was like, all right, if I'm late an hour, I'll be okay. I was out of there by like noon. I was like, yo, what is this? You actually telling the truth? That was like the day that I was like, all right, we can do this. Let's do this. But yeah, that's kind of why I'm back.
Word, because I got you on
And I love you, Chance. I love everybody on here, except for Kyle. See? So we do.
Is it because I'm the token white kid?
You are the Martin
He really
Freeman.
does like to get the blunt end of everything.
He does. You're the Martin Freeman of the Pretty Dude set.
I love you so much, I tried to make my hair look like you.
Aw,
See, look at that.
thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, yeah, so between seasons, I've just been grinding it out, auditioning, done a few short films, actually 2 of which were through Mike Bow, who's not here, with Wong Fu Productions, that people have been just like screenshotting and sending me recently, which is kind of cool. I actually just the other day read for a movie that hopefully will also feature Bryan and I. We both read for roles in that, so fingers crossed.
So if you see one of them in it, not the other one, then you know.
We're fighting.
You know who wasn't good enough.
Such is our world.
Oh man. Oh.
Love.
With love. This is love. This is love. Brian's like, yeah, right. Sorry, go ahead, Kyle. Now I'm messing up. Go ahead.
I think, yeah, like Yoshi, I wasn't really asked to come back. It was just like, we're doing season 2, and it's like, okay, cool.
You were the only one who got asked, bro.
It was.
I said I got asked. Oh, you didn't get asked either. Okay.
But I definitely had to come back and keep telling this story because I think there's more stories with these characters to tell, and they still have places to go and things to discuss and explore. And I especially wanted to come back because Chance asked me to step it up a little bit with where my character was going versus where we thought my character was going. And I kind of felt like it was like a responsibility and a duty to be able to bring that to light after it looked like we almost weren't going to be able to after the end of last season. I don't want to give anything away yet, but I'm really excited where the story goes this season. And
anyone that knows me knows it's probably pretty queer, so. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so I'm just excited to be back and telling these stories.
Yeah. He's going.
There you go. All right. So what was the question again?
What have you been doing in between seasons, and
Oh, gosh,
and
you
then
know
what
that.
got you back? Actually, I want to say Kyle didn't mention this, but he's been in like 3 different music videos, like in between as well. It's like some pretty popular ones, like Lindsey Sterling and Lauren North. Yeah, finesse. No. Okay, go ahead, Josh.
All right. Well, these beautiful young gentlemen have been doing a lot more than I have. I've been, making music and such, and that's just about it. I've been surviving in life, as much of you are as well.
Surviving?
Surviving, living, working on thriving. 2018, my year, let me just say. But I came back, I guess, because Chance told me that I was gonna be a lead role, and that's just about it. No, I'm teasing. Really though, no. I'm the one that actually talks to Chance all the time, and I'm just like, hey, when is this happening? You were talking all this game that you were gonna do it by this date, but like, it's this date now. It's after that, so where you at? I've had a drink. I'll be honest. But anyway. But yeah, really I asked because he is such an inquisitive, imaginative, and inclusive individual who creates worthwhile stories that I think we can all enjoy. And the cast members themselves are all just beautiful lights in the world, and how could I not come back, you know? So, but yeah, there's a lot to look for in this season. A lot of things. All right.
They all know different things about season 2. Nobody knows everything yet.
I don't think I know anything.
It's like a room. It's always changing.
It is always
That
changing.
Dropbox, man, always.
All right, Aria.
Let's see. I don't even remember when we ended season 1. It feels.
Filming season 1, I think, ended like first week of November of 2016.
No way.
No.
Yeah, because I remember specifically because there was that long day that was my birthday of 2016, and we had like 2 more shoots after that.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay, so it's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to, go on a long rant and
Ryan,
save you time.
yeah, please don't.
So, I mean, basically, anyone involved in the industry here does the same thing when they're in between projects. You're just auditioning, you're trying to get work, and just commercial work, some web series, some student films, independent films. I did book my first co-star on a TV show. That's a really weird experience, and that's coming out on the Paramount channel, which is the old Spike TV. Hopefully they won't cut me. So that's like the biggest fear is you shoot something, you get paid for it, and then they don't use you.
But they pay you for it.
Yeah, but they don't pay you the residuals.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I'm a writer. I don't get that part of life. So.
And
Just to
then
get checked.
otherwise, I've actually just been trying to live life, because you get caught up in the grind of this industry, and ever since I moved, I've just been working, and I really wanted to feel what it was like to be alive again. So I traveled. I went back to China, visited some family, and trying to get back into dating. I do. Dating in LA is incredibly hard. I don't know how many of you guys use Bumble or Happen.
Grinder. There's also Grinder.
I'm not on Tinder or anything.
I've heard.
But I'm having really hard luck, so if you guys have any advice, if you know anybody that's single.
This train turned into something else.
Well, I wanted to give you something different than the basic, I'm on commercial.
Yes, yeah.
All right, let's move away from my
Okay.
personal.
No.